I don't want to hear any more women talk about how they want to be mermaids. Okay? It's stupid. And I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like, it's probably not going to happen for you. Literally, you don't have the bone structure. What worries me, I see it a lot, and it's not from children, it's grown women. Like, I don't want to be adult anymore, I want to be a mermaid. You can't, the amount of escapism that's in that sentence, you want to move to the woods, you want to make jam fine, at least you're still paying taxes. You want to be a mermaid? That means that all of your achievements in life are going to lead to you being a fictional fuck toy for a horny sailor. Like, that's what you want? That's what mermaids are. Read them up! Because I see it a lot. T-shirts, right? I am a mermaid. Yo soy mermaid. Je suis mermaid. Let's discuss the logistics of being a mermaid so that you have the information if and when the job opportunity presents itself on LinkedIn. You can make an informed decision, okay? If you are a mermaid, you don't sleep. Girls like, oh my God, I love sleeping. None for you. Just chugging Mountain Dew Code Red. There are no beds, but there is Mountain Dew Code Red. You're just a white trash, jacked up mermaid. Just swimming. And by the way, you don't have fins. Remember, you're half human, so you got arms. So you just got these thick-ass traps just swimming, just fucking, You can't stop swimming, because if you stop swimming, something will try to eat you, fuck you, or kill you, okay? It's not dissimilar to being a woman in a downtown area. So just swimming, 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 swimming. Now, you're swimming all day, you're probably pretty hungry, right? How are you gonna catch food? Remember, you're half human. We don't have animal catching accoutrement like claws and tentacles and lasers. We don't have those kind of things. We have big brains, and you have a big girl brain, so I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe talk a crab to death? Like, excuse me? Excuse me? I was thinking of double majoring in psychology and communications. Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you a Cancer? So now, you're hungry, you're tired, you're like, I don't care, because I'm going to lay out on the beach like a mermaid. No, you won't. Sailors are going to try to fuck you, and the Japanese will definitely try to eat you like just for funsies, okay? So now you're swimming around, you're like, I don't care. I don't care, because I'm going to have long, flowing mermaid hair. No, you won't. You ever go in the ocean? You guys aren't on an ocean. You're on a lake. You're going to be a lake mermaid? What are you, half trout? Kill yourself. Oh, freshwater mermaid? What if you got like the weird end of the genetic pool and you just were like half turtle? So no tail, but just half. Long, flowing mermaid hair. You're not going to have long, flowing mermaid hair. You ever go in the water when there's actual waves? You're not going to have long, flowing mermaid hair. You're going to have one giant mer-dread. And it's just going to follow you. It's just one big old murloc. And it's getting caught on propellers. It's getting caught on anchors. There's sea lice living in your mer-dread, because that's a warm, hospitable environment. Then there's fish feeding off those sea life. There's an entire sustainable maritime ecosystem attached to your fucking head. You're dragging around the sea lice or nipping at your scalp. You got to get rid of it, right? So what do? You're like, I'll just cut it off. Ain't no scissors in the ocean, all right? And I don't care what the Little Mermaid told us, because she was a liar and a hoarder. Hoarder. We let it go because she was pretty, but she was super gross. Oh, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? That's a used toothbrush. Don't put it in your... You're gonna get sick. Still gotta get rid of that mer-dread because it's a hazard. So what do? You have to get another fish to help you. You have to do what they do in the animal kingdom. You must what? You must what? I'm gonna see if you can guess it. Who here took marine biology? You have to what? Form a symbiotic relationship with other marine life. Good. And have that fish come in with his fish tooth and just saw off your mer-dread, right? It's going to be bad looking, but now, remember, you got to pay that fish back. That's the nature of a symbiotic relationship. You must reciprocate. How are you going to pay that fish back? You ain't got no money, shell tits. hate to say it, but the only thing you have is fish sex. And I don't know if you have a vagina because I'm not an ichthyologist and I don't know how fish work. I should have looked it up before the taping, but I'm just trying to tell you some jokes, and I think I've done a pretty good job. You know what fish do? They poop. So that means you got a fish butt, so think about that. So now you're swimming around, you're hungry, you're tired, you got a fucked up haircut, you're like a little sore. You're just like, I don't care, I'm gonna be a mermaid. I'm gonna swim, because I will swim like a mermaid. Let's remember how mermaids, allegedly, because they are not real, swim. They swim like dolphins. Hey ladies, do you love ab day at the gym? Well, that's your fucking life, sister. 37, 38. Just trying to get through. Your entire existence is that of an R. Kelly backup dancer. Swimming through the 90s. So you could be a mermaid, or you can always get a job in front of a used car dealership. No mermaids. We can do better. No mermaids. I worry for women. I worry for men. I worry for our country. Is anybody else really worried for our country? So I'm worried. And by the way, I'm very proud to be an American, and I love my country very much, and I want the best for it. There's no joke there. It's just a statement. I love being an American. What I'm scared for, what I'm scared about aren't so much the nightmares clawing at our front and back doors, both politically, foreign, domestic, economically, ecologically, whatever. What I'm scared about is the fact that, like, my generation is supposed to be grown up and mature now. I represent the millennials. Perhaps you've seen our Instagram pages. Yeah, we cheer for ourselves. We're the worst. We did. I will say this as the Lorax of my generation, mustache. We didn't ask to be spoiled. Our parents loved us and they gave us everything. That's the job of the generation prior, to give the next generation a better world than they had. So I'm going to apologize to my grandkids for the radioactive ball of foil and Diet Coke that they're going to inherit from us. But that's what the people before you do. And I believe that this wave of entitlement started with our grandparents. Our grandparents were called the greatest generation, and I believe that they were. They selflessly gave, and they made this country the idea of America that a lot of us miss. White people. The rest of us was horrible for most of them. Okay, but in general, the main points of it, okay? Your grandparents had to fight. They had no choice. Grandpa had to fight in World War II. Grandpa was straight up drizafted, okay? He had no choice. And when he came home from the war, all he wanted to do was have a family, have a job, be like a little racist, and live the American dream. That's it. He fought, he got right to work. It's not like guys say who'd be like, oh, I just want to backpack around Oregon and find myself. No. And they're allowed to say that because whether you like them or not, our military does such a good job of defending us on a day-to-day basis. And I know that TSA blows. But they do such a good job that you're allowed to mentally check out. Like, if you don't like the war going on right now, unlike it on Facebook. You're allowed to do that. There was no concerted effort. You didn't have to fight. My point is, there was no day we all gathered in our town squares and threw our iPhones into the center so the military could use the scrap metal. What's this, a droid? Take it back, freak. We didn't have that. And I think it's difficult to conceive of a world where you have to sacrifice so much and to understand what our grandparents did, because now they're old. And you look at them, and when you think old, what do you think? Cute, right? Your grandparents are cute because they're tiny, shrinking every year. Pick them up, put them down. They don't like it. Sprinkle water. Get it off me. They don't like it. And the whiter you are, the greater a chance there is that you've developed some weird, pejorative, kitten-like nickname for your grandfather. Oh, it's not grandpa anymore. It's like, this is my nim-nam. This is my yippers. This is my Pip-Pop. And Pip-Pop doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I was a prisoner of war for 6 years. Call me Pip-Pop. I've had worse. Oh my God, you guys, my Pip-Pop is so cute. Oh my God, Pip-Pop. He's so cute, you guys. Sometimes at Christmas, when Pip-Pop falls asleep, we like to decorate him with Christmas bows. Isn't that funny? Silly Pip-Pop. Pip-Pop's got 53 confirmed kills. Don't think for a second Pip-Pop doesn't remember how to repurpose that Christmas bow around your neck to get the intel that he needs out of you. Sit the fuck down, Colton, Caleb, Ashton, Crashton, Cramden, whatever your fucking hipster name is. Sit down! Pip-Pop came home from the war, and then they had our parents. Our parents are called the baby boomers. They're called the baby boomers because Pip-Pop came home from Normandy, and he was like, "Ooh, I'm not dead. Boom, Gladys, let's fuck." And then the baby boomers, ask your parents, were the first generation. They were allowed to be artists on a mass scale. You didn't have to work on your family business. You could go out, you could take drugs, rock and roll. You could do and be what you wanted to be out in the big city. And then the baby boomers had Generation X, and I don't care about them because I'm a millennial. We showed up, got a trophy for breathing, and then we invented Instagram. What's insane about Instagram is this. We use hashtags, right? Hashtag, formerly known as the £. She got a makeover. What's weird about a hashtag is this. The more hashtags there are under a posted picture on Instagram, the less likely the last hashtag is going to have anything to do with that posted picture. You got more than 4 hashtags under your picture, you are witnessing a human thought process devolve. By the end, it's just word association. Free word association. Bunch of people on the beach, 4th of July, right? Fuck yeah, hashtag 4th, bitches. Hashtag 4th, hashtag beach day, hashtag B-day, hashtag independence day, hashtag independent woman, hashtag Beyonce, yes. Hashtag blessed, hashtag I pay my bills, hashtag bikini body, hashtag beach body, hashtag about that life, hashtag don't need a man, hashtag don't want a man, hashtag never had a man, hashtag sometimes to feel a human emotion. I like to drink my own hair. What? 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 Say something. Talking about. And then, because we're so hard on women, we're mean to women when they're proud of their bodies on Instagram. We only allow women to post pictures when they're a work in progress, right? Keep it going. And if you're ever like, this is as good as it gets, fucking check it out. It's like, you whore, you showy fucking bitch. So instead of empowering women and letting them be proud of themselves, women have to shroud their pride in misdirect hashtags. So you got a generation of girls proud of their bodies in a bathroom like this, and rather than be like, hashtag check out my body, I'm so happy with myself, instead she's like, hashtag check out the grout work on these tiles. Just looking at that. I broke up with my boyfriend a couple months ago. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever dated someone who is so pretty, but so stupid? Notice it's girls cheering. All the guys are like, yeah, I brought her here. Keep it moving. I don't want to get in a fight. So men can do that, women really can't. And the reasoning isn't because men are dicks. There's nothing like that. It has to do with the wiring of our brains. Men are visually stimulated. Women, unfortunately, are cerebrally stimulated. Men are visual creatures. They have to be attracted to a woman before they can get to know how amazing she is inside. They have to be a doodle date, a popsicle stick if it's got a wig. Like, it doesn't matter.
I like a woman on the inside.
That's why it's tough. Because on the one hand, you want to be a feminist and you want to be like, I don't have to get ready for a man, but that's what they're attracted to. Just the littlest bit. Everybody's got that one girlfriend that's like, I don't get it, I volunteer and I rescue animals and I'm very sweet. It's like, yeah, but you're so ugly, so you have to just brush the hair.
I like a good conversation
anything.
with a woman.
One tooth. You don't have to have it out there. He cannot check out your personality from across the room. That's all I'm saying. No man has ever done that. No man's ever seen a woman who's sitting there like nibbling on her nubs with like a gill.
Well, I would.
And walked up and been like, excuse me, you're hideous, but you look like you might enjoy Tom Clancy light nipple play and barbecue. Is that true?
It's fun for them to do it, but when we do it, then we get
And women do
criticized.
stuff
But
to
when-
make
but
themselves
when they
physically
do it to
attractive.
us,
Even if you're not trying that hard,
when they look
most of the
on
stuff we
our
do is just to get
outside
men's
because-
attention.
because
Shiny
it's
hair.
definitely
Why is your hair
before.
shiny? Because it makes you look fertile. Thanks, Pantene. But that's why.
Because-
There's no reason other to have it shiny other than to get attention. You're not like
Because
deflecting a
that's
car like
all
when
I
you're
can
running.
show
That's
on
why you
my
want shiny
profile
hair.
when
Big
I go-
eyes, look at me.
when I
My
do
lips
like a
look like a
back
vagina,
profile,
and my boobs
all
look
I
like
can-
a butt, and my butt looks like boobs. I'm a Mrs. fucking Potato Head. Mate with me. You may not like it, but I'm not wrong.
I like to talk.
Women are cerebrally stimulated. So
I've
that's
been
why
told
we're always
that-
saying the number one thing we look for in a man is a conversation, right? Someone I can talk to.
Yeah, that's me.
I have dated
That's
gutter
me.
goblins who were just like really funny and smart.
That's me.
Want
But
to talk
no
to
one
the
knows
sexy
that because they
conversation.
don't
Just
give
someone
me
I
a
can talk
fucking
to.
shot.
Just sit there and breathe, Steve.
We need that back and forth. We have to be able to talk, and it's something that we need, and yet we're chastised for it. You ever been called a chatty Cathy? By an idiot, but still, ever been called that? Couple of girls just yipping away. Oh, she'll talk your ear off. Bunch of giblets in a hen house. No one says giblets in a hen. That means the chicken's already dead. Women are always chastised for talking a lot. The reason women talk goes back thousands of years. The reason women talk a lot, have a proclivity for speaking, is when men would go out and hunt and fight and get animals, otherwise known as hunting. Go get an animal. Women stayed behind. And we raised the kids and we made food. And because the world wasn't really a thing yet, we exchanged survival secrets. We would tell each other things like, oh, don't eat that berry. It'll make your husband's dick fall off. Don't wipe with that leaf. I found in my studies that it really hurts your vagina. You had to exchange this information to keep your tribe alive. Now that's devolved to what color lip gloss, but it's the exchange of information. Girls gather and then share. So guys, when we're talking and it bothers you, just know we're trying to make it so your dick doesn't fall off. That's all we're doing. Trying to help you. Trying to help you there.
She says that guys don't take any girls, but I'm right here, you know?
Nothing wrong with it.
It's not fair.
I'll say it. I'm a feminist. I'll say
I
it.
go through
You know what?
criticism
I'll say it for the
because-
women that don't know to say it. And you might not be comfortable with it. Because there's a lot of women out there like, I love being a woman, but I'm not a feminist. I'm like, what are you, a horse? Like, what are the other options? Let me clarify it for the men and the women who might not have a clear idea. Being a feminist means you just want to be treated fairly. You just want it even, no more, no less, maybe like a little bit more. You just want to get the same. And a lot of women don't like to say that they're feminists because they don't think it sounds attractive, right? Which is inherently an issue in and of itself. Because men think feminist, they have a bad idea of it. Guys think feminist, they think some square-jawed broad with 3 chin hairs and a power suit, like, I'm gonna kick you in the dick and take your job. It's not what we want. Just want it even. If we're gonna be feminist, let's start with something fun. Wage gap, gotta close that. But let's start with something everybody wants to deal with. Yeah, well, for sure. Duh. Let's start with porn. Because even if you're a woman and you love being a porn star, it's still you taking it for like 3 hours, getting paid 30% less, and he's actually getting off. So let's make some feminist porn. Let's see a porn where a girl kicks a door and like, who wants to lick it? Line up, go. Go. Next, go. Beat your best time, go. That's so gross. So off-brand. It's so gross. Now, all the girls are cheering because in theory, that's empowering. But in practice, horrific. That would be horrible. No woman could withstand it. Halfway through the second guy, we'd all be like, okay. It's sensitive. I need a minute. A minute. Don't hug me. I'm not mad. I just need a minute. Why don't you go order us a pizza? I'll fire up my Pinterest page. Let me ask you a question. This is for the girls in the audience. It's a very real question, very real statement. Have you ever been having sex with your boyfriend and you're not into it, like obviously, and then all of a sudden you start to get really excited? Not so much from physical stimulation, but because mentally you're like, this is almost done. when it is done, we shall go to the farmer's market! Plan out the whole day. Guys, you have to make sure her head is in the game. No pun intended, but like pun intended for sure. I don't think we check in with each other enough as opposite sexes. And men think because she's making the noises they hear in the movie, she must be enjoying it. And women are like, I'm making the noises, let's fucking get this over with. You have to, if you care about the girl, you gotta make sure that she's getting what she wants. And girls, the best thing you can do, if you have great sex, the best thing you can do the second sex is over is not talk to him. Sounds horrible. It's actually to your benefit. That's not your boyfriend lying next to you. That is a husk of a man, depleted of all bodily fluids, incapable of giving you the answer you deserve. And I get it. You just had sex, you're feeling great, oxytocin is flowing, you just hosted a human being inside of you. You love him and you want to talk about the future. He can't do it. You look at him, you're like, oh my God, what are you thinking about? He's laying there, dust, like...
That's not true, man. At least for me, man. But I'm not able to experience that part of life.
Get him a Gatorade and give him 5. He can't answer you. You're going to be like, what are you thinking about? He'll never, ever be like, you in a wedding dress. But guys, if you love your girl, check in with her. Because you're far away. She's all the way up there. And you're back here like, oh my God, I'm amazing. I'll bet she fucking loves this. And we're down there like, I wonder if lavender's in season. Go back there. Siri, is lavender? Calling mom cell. No, Siri! Snap. The moral of that story is, I was in a relationship and I wasn't happy, so I left the relationship. I'm not advocating for leaving the person you're with. What I am advocating for is this. If you're not happy, there's no reason to stay out of fear of being alone. We like to scare women. And I'm sure there are men that feel this way, but we like to scare women when they're single, and we like to be mean to them, and we label them. We say mean things to them. She's a spinster, old maid, really involved with animal rescue. Like, we have names like that. And we like to question them as if there's something wrong. Why are you single? Because the last one was a dick and I'm not stupid. Like, that's why you do it.
Come on.
Nobody wakes up married. Nobody is born betrothed to someone. We have to be kinder to women and stop doing it. And we have the audacity to have magazines, self-help books, articles posing the question, you're single, now what? You're single, now what? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean now what? Now I shave off an eyebrow and take up with wolves. What do you mean now what? What do you mean now what? I got a mortgage. How about fuck bitches get money? What upsets me is that women spend so much time and energy flogging themselves mentally for being single and changing and trying different methods and looking for guys. And men don't have to do that. They have the luxury of just relaxing because they don't have eggs. There are no articles in GQ like, you're single, now what? There's none of that. Because the answer would always be, no, I can jerk off where I want, no one bugs me, hashtag sandwich. Good part about traveling for the last year, I've had more time for myself. More time for my research. I don't do research. I just watch TV. But I wear a lab coat while I do it for the tax write-off. Before we get out of here, before we conclude this TED Talk, does everybody here watch Shark Tank? So, all I want is a live episode of Shark Tank. That's what I want. A live episode. It's a reality show. But if you watch it, you'll notice it's heavily edited, heavily produced, and what bothers me is the presentations from the entrepreneurs are too polished. There's no grit to them. They come out like a 5th grade Thanksgiving pageant, like, the natives called it maize, we bottled it. I don't want to fucking see that, okay? I want to see you mess up. I want to see you trip. Maybe you forget your words. Maybe you chip a tooth. I want to see you crumble as an entity before my eyes. Only then will I tolerate you rising from the ashes with any degree of hubris. That's the way to consume American reality TV. The sheer schadenfreude of watching someone shit themselves on TV and then building that back up. That's what we like to see, okay? These are cattle farmers from the middle of Iowa, and they get in front of a camera, and all of a sudden they're Winston Churchill. I don't buy it, okay? I speak for a living, and even I mess up, so there's no way these 2 fucking dye jobs from ASU with like a new take on cookies. There's no way. Flawlessly orating. There are 3 archetypes of women that they like to have on Shark Tank. They love to have moms, because most of us have moms. But what's crazy and like creepy is that all the moms on Shark Tank have the exact same voice. It's a little Stepfordian. They all sound like this.
Hi Sharks, my name's Nancy from Laguna Niguel, and I've discovered a new way to get your toddler to eat their blueberries.
Then they have really smart women, they do. They'll have brilliant women, but it seems that the smarter the woman, the longer the last name. Like they'll hyphenate their last names. I can't stand hyphenated last names. If you're in this room and you got a hyphenated last name, chop it! Chop it now! Okay? You're not Spanish royalty. Chop it! I barely care about your first name, let alone the entire questionable heritage. When you have a hyphenated last name, all that makes me think is that mama was a big old strong lesbian and she didn't want to give up her family inheritance, so she begrudgingly married your father. Now they have an arrangement, separate twin beds, and are like co-women's studies professors at Wellesley. That's what that tells me. It's also just so much information. I'm trying to hear you, your valuation, listen to the equity, and you're coming up there with a phone book like, hi Sharks, my name's Michelle Lee DeJulia Friedman Serial, and I'm Rebecca Lynn Stacy Fitzgerald Yang, and together we sound like 5 dudes. Like, it's a lot of information. Are you inventors or a law firm? Like, what is that? And then in the final category, the toy category, we have the hot women. Not attractive, not cute, fucking hot. Teeth, tan, tits, hair, sharks! Sometimes they do this. They'll have very smart women on that show. Sometimes it feels like the hotter the woman, the dumber the product. And I believe it's done to keep us in line. But a lot of time the women's products will have to do with one of 2 categories. It's either wrangling your femininity.
Sharks, it's a flap you put over your vagina so no one knows you have one. Move through the workplace with ease.
Or it's a product so stupid, it will just confirm any preconceived notions you might have about female intelligence.
Like, Sharks, it's a shower cap that you can wear while you're cooking so your hair doesn't smell.
Now! You just set us back like a week with that shit, Lexi. But that's the one that I'd like to see live. The hot one. Because I believe watching an attractive woman mentally unravel on national television
is the reason we all watch reality TV.
Up next are 2 sisters from Scottsdale, Arizona, with a new take on popcorn.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Jiggle, jiggle. Hi, Sharks. My name's Madison.
Duh, it's always named Madison, right?
And this is my sister, Michaela.
Right, they're always named Michaela, fucking obviously.
And together, we are the inventors, creators, and CEOs of...
Put your back against mine. again. Yes, we can't start over. We can't start over. That's what that light is. It's alive. It's fucking live, bitch. Yes. We can't start. Can we start over? No, I got nothing. Oh my God, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling. I'm not fucking yelling at you. I'm not making it about me. Do not do this here. It's fucking live, team. I'm not making it about me. You're making it about me, making it about you, making it about me, and I'm not making it about me in the first fucking place. I am trying to make this. Oh my God. Okay, just stay there. I will do it. I will do it. Just stay there. Stay there. I will handle it. Just stay there, you fucking casualty. Okay, the other day, my sister and I were at home eating popcorn and crying, and we got down to the bottom of the bag, and shake, shake, shake. What was left at the bottom? All the unpopped kernels. That's when my sister and I decided that we should put your fucking bag against mine. Put your bag. What the fuck are you doing? I am trying. No, you're not gonna fucking do this to me again. I need a fucking minute. No, I am trying to keep this family together. Do you not understand that? No, this is not about me. I'm trying to help. This is nothing like when Daddy died. You are being a bitch. I am trying to save this family. She does this every time we get her over. Everybody's gonna know that you're a fucking. Everybody's gonna know. I wasn't flirting with your husband. You are so fucking insecure. Oh my God, because I slept with your boyfriend in high school and he turned out to be gay. No, it wasn't your fault. Big fucking deal. You know what it was? He wanted to talk about your birthday so that fucking Michaela could turn 40 for the third time. You're a fucking bitch. I need a minute. I need a fucking minute. I need a Madison minute. Hold on a second. I'm fucking good. I'm fucking good. Let's fucking do it. You want to go? Shit. I don't care. I am trying. I am not. I can't. Why are the walls bleeding? I can't do this. I can't do it. You're being a. I shit my pants. Good news is that shit. It's blood. It's blood, you fucking monster. I am trying. I can't. No. You know what? I am keeping it together. I am the stable one. I am keeping it. I am not yelling. I am not yelling. Huh? What? Yes, it's a hive. This happens. It happens every time you open your fucking whore mouth. Yes, I know. I'm not trying. I'm a good feminist. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. My tan is dripping off. I am not yelling. I am using the vocabulary that Dr. Goldstein told us to use. I am requesting that you hear my desire to communicate in an open way and put your... She's ruining it. She's ruining everything. It's my... She's ruining it. This is a big deal. We put everything into this company. Did you really know? But my mom did. I'm trying to keep it together. Everybody depends on me because we spent all of our money on our first company and it shat the bed. What was your first company? I'm gonna tell them and you're gonna look like the fucking psycho bitch that you are. Everyone's gonna know. And you fucking, so I'm gonna tell the cameras. Is this camera still on? Good. Do you remember when, it's like stuck right here in my nose. Do you remember when, our country went through a recession and everybody was losing their homes and their money? My sister and I decided that rather than save up or go back to school, we would do what every other girl without a marketable skill did. We opened up a cupcake company. I don't know if you noticed, but during the recession, there was a fucking boom in the confection industry. That's because it doesn't take a fucking rocket science degree to shit out like an okay cupcake. And like No one's gonna say no to a cupcake. Like, people will spend their last dollar. They're not gonna be like, no. They'll be like, oh, thank you, a cupcake. My day's okay for a minute. And we were feeding people these cupcakes, and they were like upside down on their houses, and they were jobless, and we were feeding these depressed people cupcakes. And it's a scientific fact that obesity and depression have a direct correlation. We were just feeding the belly of the beast from within the belly of the beast and capitalizing off it. People needed answers. They needed a viable option for a home line of credit, not a buttercream. Put your fucking back against mine. I swear to Christ, Michaela, if you ruin this for me, I will fuck your husband. Screw it. Cut. I should have been a mermaid.
In my opinion, that wasn't as good as Freezing Hot. But it was better than War Paint. I will give it that. Yeah, it was good, and plus, and I didn't really like the closing joke. I didn't really like that. That went on a little too long for me. The thing about the mermaids, I don't really understand that. Sorry, I'm giving a kind of a review of it, but to be honest with you, it wasn't as good as Freezing Hot. But it was, like I said, it was better than War Paint. Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like that, you know. I mean, I like her. She's funny and stuff. But, you know, about the dating world, no one really talks about what we go through. And when I say we, because I keep saying we during this filming thing, when I say we, I'm talking about the handicapped community. These people, guys or girls in wheelchairs. Because, like I said, I was on Match.com and I was on eHarmony, but I didn't have a profile on. I didn't have an actual subscription to eHarmony, but I do have a profile. But I did have a subscription to Match.com for about 1 year, and all I got was spam profiles. All they want is money, and the Nigerian stupid scams. And when I actually did meet an actual woman, talk to an actual woman, or have conversation with an actual woman, she would always say, "Oh, don't worry, she's out there. Yeah, because just keep looking at her. She's out there, like, oh, but I'm not the right girl for you, or whatever." And it's always because I was too far away. And I'm like, but I was like, okay, but in my head I was like, yeah. So it's stupid because I'm pretty sure if I look like Ryan Gosling in a wheelchair, then women would be lining up to be with me, and I'm just, if I look like a model, I'm pretty sure that women wouldn't see the chair. They would just see me. But the thing that she says that guys don't pay attention to, guys only care about the outside. I mean, I care about the outside a little bit, but I'm more interested on the inside. And I want someone I could communicate with. I see, if she was single, but I'm pretty sure she's not single.
This is for you. Thank you.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, if she was single, if she was single, I'm pretty sure she's not single. But, you know, and if I was a little older, maybe I would, you know, I would like to ask her or any female celebrity, would you consider dating a guy, me?